The Home Depot has holiday savings of up to 40% on select appliances, like a Whirlpool 4-door French door refrigerator for just $15.98. It's perfect for a busy kitchen full of helping hands. That's where its fingerprint-resistant stainless steel finish really shines. Order online and get free delivery. Holiday appliance shopping improved, up to 40% off select appliances. Now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Continental U.S. only while supplies last. Valid through December 2nd. Free delivery on orders $396 or more.
Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearch.Coaching.HQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. And today's show, episode 596, believe that or not, 596. This is an important show because it's really designed to help you open your eyes or remind you, depending upon where you are with this, that you're responsible for your career and no one else is. I hope you find it helpful, and I hope you subscribe to No BS Job Search Advice Radio. And you also jump over and listen to my other show, which is called Job Search Radio. Now, if you take a look in iTunes, you'll see there are two instances of shows with that title. One has my smiling face on it. The other one has two guys. I'm the smiling face. So come on over to Job Search Radio, subscribe. You'll get a double dose of my advice. Job Search Radio is on Monday through Friday. This is a 7-day-a-week show. Different topics, different ideas. Hope you find them helpful. I hope you subscribe to both. And with that, let's get going. You know, I've made mistakes in my career. I suspect the same is true of you too. And just to talk about career mistakes of my own, for quite a few years, I worked for agencies for long spans of time. And invariably what happened was we got to a point where management started to blame staff pretty regularly because they weren't perfect. Now, there were a variety of things that happened. Like in the last agency I was associated with, what would happen is that the owner would cut back on tools and resources, and we had less support to help us, and we were doing more stuff, and we weren't getting the results that we were used to getting when we had more of those assets. At a previous firm, we had an owner that I can just very simply say, in my opinion, was nuts at times. And he would be psychologically abusive to the staff. And staff would get sufficiently frustrated. But kind of like the abused spouse, we hung in there because we were all making a living until we weren't. 9/11 happened. And no one could make a living in the aftermath of that. When all is said and done, as you look at your own circumstances, many of us focus in on our immediate comfort and trying to make things work because we've grown up to believe that you go to work for a company, you work your way up the ranks, you achieve a modicum of success, and invariably things will all work out. Well, I want to let you in on a secret. Even at the biggest firms, particularly at the biggest firms, the ones that we've all been propagandized to believe are the bastions of stability, there is no stability whatsoever. All the major banks laid off during the last recession. All the major manufacturing firms laid off substantial numbers of people. Every industry, every organization of any size or substance laid staff off. What stability was there? Zero. But we all believe you go to work for a company, you work hard, you get ahead, you work your way up the ranks. It isn't true. When times get tough, business now, unlike what they used to do in the 1950s, does what's right for management and the shareholders and lets people go in order to survive or to last through the storm. That's not being critical of them. I'm being critical of those of us who believe that working for a large firm means stability. The only stability that exists is the stability that exists with having skills and experiences that are desirable. And I have to add this in, learning the skills needed to find a job, different than the skills needed to do a job. Again, catch that one. Learning the skills needed to find a job apart from the skills needed to do the job. Putting yourself in the position to be found, having desirable expertise, marketing yourself not just simply when you're looking for work, but uniformly. It's not like suddenly companies market their toilet paper, for example, on Tuesdays. They are out there marketing all the time. You have to be marketing all the time. You need to be practicing and rehearsing how to respond if the phone rings and there's a recruiter on the line. But most importantly, you have to break this cycle of BS that you've been brought up to believe and have internalized to believe, that you go to work for a company and work your way up the ranks. The fact is, in this economy, in this new economy that has gone into place since, I'm not exactly sure whether it's 2001 in the post 9/11 era or after the economic collapse in 2008. Doesn't matter. The way we are now is business wants to hire disposable people who they can get rid of at times where it's inconvenient. And you have to think of it in the same way. If they're going to get rid of you, what will the next firm be looking for that you can sell to them, that will make you attractive to the next firm apart from all your competition? What makes you unique? What makes you special? What makes you someone that they want to hire? So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you do, I want to encourage you, come join me at JobSearch.HQ.com. That's my site with curated information from around the web that I've developed in podcast, video, articles. All my books and guides to job hunting appear on the site, all for one price. And I also want to encourage you, give the show 5 stars in iTunes, please. I have a link in the show notes. It's going to help other people discover the show and help them anymore. So I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
This episode is sponsored by Schwans.com. What are you having for dinner tonight? Good question. Schwann's Home Delivery has a solution for you. Stock up your freezer with high-quality frozen foods like premium meats and sides, delicious ready-made meals, ice cream, and more. No subscriptions, no memberships, just a friendly yellow truck that's been delivering food for almost 70 years. Listeners of this show get a special deal. Get 20% off your first order with code YUM20. Check out schwans.com/YUM for details.